Basic English Nutrition, Unit 2, Activity 3, Moment 3, Verb Forms and Modal Auxiliaries. Student Celia Alicia Calderón de la Rosa, Teacher Online, Dr. Alejandro Ariel García Arriaga. 27 Health and Nutrition Tips that are actually evidence-based. 1. Don't drink sugar calorie. You should not drink sugary drinks are strongly associated with obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, and all the sort of the health problems. Keep in mind that fruit juice are almost as bad as soda in the river. They contain just as much sugar and a small amount of antioxidants do not negate the harmful effect of the sugar. 2. Eat nuts. You should eat nuts because they are loaded with the magnesium, vitamin A, fiber, and various another nutrition studies show that nuts can help you lose weight and may help fight type 2 diabetes and heart diseases. Additionally, about 10 and 50% of the calories in the nuts aren't even absorbed in the body, and some evidence suggests that they can boost metabolics. In one study, amounts were shown to increase weight loss by 62% compared to complex carbohydrates. 3. Avoid processed junk food. Eat real food instead. You should not eat all the processed junk food in the diet, and the biggest reason the world is farther sicker than ever before. These foods haven't been engineered to be hyper-rewarding, so they trick our brains into eating more than we need, even leading to addiction in some people. 4. Don't fear coffee. You should not fear coffee because it's high in antioxidants, and studies show that coffee drinkers live longer and have a reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's diseases, Alzheimer's, and numerous other diseases. 5. Eat fatty fish. You should eat fatty fish like salmon, which are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and various other nutrition. Studies show that people who eat the most fish have a longer risk of all sorts of diseases, including heart diseases, dementia, and depression. 6. Get enough sleep. You should get enough sleep. It may be just as important as diet and exercise, if not more. The importance of getting enough quality sleep cannot be overstated. Poor sleep can drive insulin resistance through your appetite hormone on of whack and reduce your physical and mental performance. One more is one stronger individual risk factors for the future weight gain and obesity. One study showed that short sleep was like 89% increased risk of the obesity in the children and 55% in adults. 7. Take care of your gut health with probiotics and fiber. You should eat probiotic food because the bacteria in your gut collectively color the gut microbiota are sometimes referred to as the forgotten organ. These good books are incredibly important for All the churros on the heart relates spec and description in the gut bacteria is linked to some of the world's most serious chronic diseases, including obesity. A good way to improve good health is eat probiotic foods like yogurt and sauerkraut. Take probiotic supplement and eat plenty of fiber. Fiber functions as food for the good bacteria. A. Drink some water, especially before meals. You should drink and note water can have numerous benefits. One important factor is that can help you boost the amount of calories you burn. According to studies, it can boost metabolism by 24 to 30% over a period of 1.5 hours. This can amount to 96 additional calories burned if you drink 2 liters of water per day. The best time to drink water is half an hour before meals. One study showed that half a liter of the water 30 minutes before each meal increased weight loss by 45%. 9. Don't overcook or burn your meat. You should eat can be a nutrition and a healthy part of the diet. It is very high in protein and contains various important nutrients. The problems occur when meat is overcooked and burned. This can lead to the formation of harmful compounds that raise the risk of cancer. So eat your meat, just don't overcook or burn it. 10. Avoid bright lights before sleeping. You should not expose to the bright lights in the evening. This disrupts production of the sleep hormone melatonin. An interesting hack is to use a pair of amber-tinted glasses that block blue light from entering your eyes in the evening. This allows melatonin to be produced as if it were completely dark, helping you sleep better. 11. Take vitamin D3 if you don't get much sun. Inadequate sun exposure is not an option for you, then you should take supplement with vitamin D has been shown to have numerous benefits for health. This includes prevent bone health, increase strength, reduce symptoms of depression, and a lower risk of the cancer, to name a few. Vitamin D may also help you live longer. 12. Eat vegetables and fruit. You should eat vegetables and fruit are the default health foods and for good reason. They are loaded with prebiotic fiber, vitamins, minerals, and all sorts of antioxidants, some of which have potent biological effects. Studies show that people who eat the most vegetables and fruit live longer and have a lower risk of heart diseases, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and all sorts of diseases. 30. Make sure to eat enough protein. Eating enough protein is incredibly important, and many experts believe that their recommended daily intake is too low. Protein is particularly important for weight loss and works by several different mechanisms. A high protein intake can boost metabolism, significantly while making you feel so full that you automatically eat fewer calories. It can also cut craving and reduce the desire for late night snacking. Eating probably is protein has always been shown that low blood sugar and blood pressure levels. 40. Do some cardio or just work more. Doing aerobic exercise or cardio is one of the best things you can do for your mental and physical health. It is particularly effective at reducing bad fat and the heart type of the builds on up around your organs. Reduced bad fat should lead to major improvement in the metabolic health. 50. Don't smoke and do drugs and only drink in the moderation. If you're a tobacco smoker and abuse drugs, then diet and exercise are the less of your worries. Try those problem-free. If you choose to include alcohol in your life, then so moderate only, and consider avoid it completely if you alcoholic tendencies. 60. Using extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is the healthiest fat on the planet. It is low with a heart-healthy monosaturated fats and powerful antioxidants that can fight inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil leads to many beneficial effects on the heart, and people who consume olive oil have a much lower risk of dying from heart attacks and stroke. 70. Minimizes your intake and added sugar. Added sugar is the single worst ingredient on the modern diet. Small amounts are fine, but when people eat large amounts, it can break havoc and metabolic health. A high intake and added sugar in the liquid to numerous diseases, including obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, and many forms of the cancer. 18. Don't eat a lot of the refined carbohydrates. Not all carbs are created equal. Refined carbs have been highly processed and have had all the fiber removed from them. They are low in the nutrition, empty calories, and can be extremely harmful. Studies show that refined carbohydrates are linked to overeating and numerous metabolic diseases. 90. Don't fear saturated fat. The war on the saturated fat was a mistake. It is true that saturated fat raises cholesterol, but it also raises e.g. HDL, the good cholesterol, and changes in LDL from the small to large, which is linked to a lower risk of heart diseases. New studies that exclude hundreds of thousands of people have shown that there is no link between saturated fat composition and heart diseases. 20. Lift having things. Lifting weight is one of the best things you can do stronger with your body in improving your body composition. It also leads to massive improvements in the metabolic health, including improving insulin sensitivity. The best approach is to go to the gym and lift weight, but doing body weight exercise can be just as effective. 21. Avoid artificial trans fats. Artificial trans fats are harmless, man-made fats that are strongly linked for inflammation and heart diseases. It is best avoid them like the plague. 22. Use plenty on herbs and spices. There are many incredible happy herbs and species out there. For example, ginger, tomato, both have potent anti-inflammatory antioxidant effects, leading to very health benefits. You should make an effort to include as many different herbs and species as you can. Many of them can have powerful benefits effective on your health. 23. Take care of your relationships. The relationships are incredibly important, not only for your mental well-being, but your physical health as well. Studies show that people who are closest with their friends and families and their healthier is alive much longer than those who are not. 24. Track your food intake every now and then. You should know how many calories you are eating. It is also essential to make sure that you're getting in enough protein, fiber, and micronutrients. Studies show that people who track their food intake in one way or another tend to be more successful at losing weight and sticking at a healthy diet. Basically, anything that increases your awareness of what are eating is likely to help your success. 25. If you have excess belly fat, get rid of it. It is mostly the fat in the abdominal cavity, the belly fat that causes problems. The fat boils out around the organ and is strongly likened to metabolic diseases. For this reason, your waist size may be as much stronger marker for your health than number on the scale. Cutting carbs, eating more protein, and eating plenty of the fiber as all excellent ways to get rid of the belly fat. 26. Don't go on a diet. Diets are notoriously ineffective and rarely work well in the long term. In fact, dieting is one of the strongest predictors for the future weight gain. Instead of going on the diet, try adopting a healthier lifestyle. Focus on nurturing your body instead of depriving it. Weight loss should fall as a natural side effect of the better food choice and improves metabolic health. 27. Eat eggs. Do not throw away the yolk. You should eat boiled eggs are so nutritious that they are often referred to as natural multivitamin. It is made that eggs are bad for you because the cholesterol, while we're left with one of the most nutritious foods on the planet, and the yolk is where almost all the nutrition are formed. Telling people to throw away the yolk is among the worst piece of advice in the history of the nutrition. Just thank you.